Okay, welcome back, everyone. I feel like it almost feels like we should just spend the entire webinar just for the next 15 minutes just admiring the SPY or the Dow Jones or the NASDAQ. Pick your favorite index. Mine is the S&P 500. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Periscope, you see my screen. And I almost just feel like we should just sit here, grab a coffee or your preferred beverage, and just enjoy the beauty of the S&P 500 and the entire stock market. So, one quick thing. This is for everyone. I subscribe to the Gary Vaynerchuk school of thought, and I think you should always have, something you should do, especially with stock trading, okay? Especially with, listen, stock trading, risky. You can go through dry spells. Maybe you're trading a particular setup and it kind of goes away, or maybe your mindset isn't right and you go through a losing streak. So I'm a big fan of having multiple streams of income. That being said, we're expanding our blog. We're doing more and more blogs, more and more newsletters. So we're looking for finance content writers, okay? So if that's something maybe you're already doing, or maybe you have an interest, maybe I know I get picked on for my book being years behind, but I have a passion for writing. I have a passion for finance. I do a lot of these blog articles, but we need more. We're growing and we need help. So email Lisa, Lisa, at stockstotrade.com. Okay, so Lisa at stockstotrade.com, all spelled out. Send your resume, send your credentials, whatever. And anyway, I want to bring that to you. If you just, like I said, have multiple streams of income. I've got rental properties. I've got several businesses. I work with Stocks to Trade. I trade. I write. I do YouTube. I do live streams. So diversify. So anyway, sorry to spend too much on that. But Lisa at Stocks to Trade. So, all right. That being said, someone mentioned Microsoft and TikTok. Boom. I like this, man. I always say I don't talk politics here, and I won't, I won't pick sides. I have my own beliefs, but and I don't even know if this is necessarily a political thing. Listen, I have as a concerned citizen, I have issues with, a hostile foreign communist government having access to all kinds of data, okay? That's one of the reasons I'm so bullish Palantir. If you remember yesterday, I talked about Peter Thiel and Palantir. Anyway, that being aside, I don't even know if it's a political thing. I just don't like a hostile communist government having their hooks into that data. So I'm all for Microsoft buying it. I'm a big fan of Microsoft. I'm an old school Bill Gates fan. I'm excited. I hope Microsoft ends up with them. I think it'd be a good thing. All right, let's talk about the daily briefing. Great article in Forbes today from Michael Schellenberger, which reminds me, I'm probably not going to be able to find it. I have in my queue, not that I need to show it to you, I was just going to show you that I had it, but where did I put it? All right, I'll quit wasting time on that. It's here somewhere. I got too many books. Anyway, check out Michael Schellenberger's book. And great article today in Forbes, why deaths from hurricanes and other natural disasters are lower than ever. You guys know I talk about this concept a lot. I think we're getting gamed by the media. I referenced Steven Pinker all the time. Read it. Interesting article, about that theme. I talk a lot about, I think we live in I know there's scary news out there. Okay, there's always going to be bad things in the world. There's going to be disease. There's going to be war. There's going to be, weather, earthquakes. There have been bad things in the world for 4.6 billion years, okay? Since the beginning of Earth, there's been bad things. I think out of 4.6 billion years, we're still in the safest time in history and the most opportunity in history. I mean, we had the 120th wildest days, stock markets at all-time highs, Tesla's at all-time highs, Apple's at all-time highs, CRM's at all-time highs, Deere's at all-time highs, RKT went red to green today. I mean, all these stocks we talk about, unlimited opportunity. Check out that article by Michael Schellenberger. Back to good news. Abbott, $5 rapid coronavirus test kit. This news hit last night. The stock spiked not as much as I thought, to be honest with you. I thought Abbott, it's up 7 to 10%. It's also a, $200 billion market cap. But definitely one to watch. And even if you don't trade Abbott, I'm just excited to see this news. A $5 test, that's awesome. And it's, I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's like 15 minutes or something like that. So great news for the airlines and the cruise lines, particularly. Again, I like to talk about longer term ideas here. Longer term ideas, if this plays out, could be really great for airlines, cruise lines, hotels, all that travel based stuff. So couple tickers I wanted to mention. MOXC. These chat rooms, man. So live this morning on the Steady Trade Team webinar, check out the Steady Trade Team webinar. We were watching this, and this was looking good. Traded like 15 million shares in pre-market. MOXC was looking great. Sketchy China stock, sketchy Chinese, sketchy merger rumors, okay? But also low float and heavily shorted. But man, be careful with these chat pumps, man. And some of you guys might be sick of me talking about this because about 3 days a week I talk about it. But the reason I talk about this is I don't want you buying MOXC in pre-market and you're down $1.50 a share and it's about to go red on the day. That's why I bring this up so much. I don't want anyone getting suckered into buying MOXC, chat room pump, and then it gets destroyed. So that being said, all of August, this changed, okay? It wasn't like this through the summer. Something changed in August, and these big chat rooms just became, I do the gun to the head, it's like, so one of the best ways I recommend dealing with this, breaking news chat, okay? I'll put a swipe up to breaking news chat. I'll put a link to it. Remember what that is. We got a whole team of analysts watching all these Twitter feeds, all these chat rooms, and they're alerting you. So like I mentioned this morning, we were in the webinar, and I was like, oh man, MOXC looking good. All of a sudden, breaking news is like big chat, and we're like, whoa, nope, off the list. And then look at the chart of MOXC, destruction. So, busy morning, so I'm a little light on articles, so let's do some Q&A. What about Abbott on the swing? Already kind of touched on this a little bit. Only concern I have with Abbott as a swing is, as I mentioned, $200 million market cap, and it's, or 200 billion, sorry, 200 billion market cap, and it's already up 7%, that being said, look for red to greens, look for breakouts, but it's, have realistic expectation, big market cap stock, probably going to be a slower mover. VOO, what is VOO? Some ETF, what is this? Vanguard Index? I'm guessing it's a fun. I'm guessing this just tracks the S&P. So, I mean, I'm guessing VU is an index that tracks the S&P. If so, buy it. I mean, listen. My opinion is, end of the year. I mean, end of the year, next year, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, why didn't I go long? So especially if you're low risk. I know we talk about a lot of crazy low float stocks here, but if if you got a job, you got a family, and you don't want to trade junky 2 million float stocks, buy the S&P and forget about it, and come back here I'll see you in a year. I'll see you in a year, and I think you'll be happy. Can you go over the news on space from yesterday? I did not see it. What was the news? I don't see any quote unquote real news. I just see some Seeking Alpha articles, which aren't news, okay? We call Seeking Alpha sucking alpha these days. Sorry, Gomez, I don't see news. I just see some junky clickbait Seeking Alpha articles. So, sorry. What's a reverse split? I'm going to tell you this. 2 things. Go to the Stocks to Trade YouTube, okay? Go to YouTube, go to Stocks to Trade. There's a bunch of videos talking about reverse splits. And I'll also say this. I bring this up all the time. Investopedia. Great free resource. Go to Investopedia. They got articles on reverse splits. So, bunch of you asking about Opti. It's a pink sheet. OPTI is a pink sheet stock with like 0.5 cent of range. Did you talk about EVSI? I like solar, but only 100,000 shares traded. So, why did PED fail? Chat room. So, chat room bought this. Geez, PED just hit a high today. So, we got ourselves a main watch into the afternoon. Beautiful. So why did PED pull? Because chat room bought the top. Just like MOXC, chat room bought the top with PED. But we just got a high day reclaim. It is 12:15 p.m. Let this unhalt, ideally track sideways, and then breaks into the afternoon. So beautiful. PED, top afternoon squeeze watch. All right. Thank you, everyone. As always, if you got here late, I will touch on this. Again, PED is my main afternoon watch. For a day trade only on PED. So if you're looking to do some finance writing, okay, I mentioned this in the beginning, but I want to finish with it. Email Lisa, Lisa, at stocks2trade.com, all spelled out. It's a paid gig. Okay, this isn't this isn't a freebie. So if you're looking for some side income, if you like to write, if you like finance, email Lisa your resume, your introduction, and have a great day. And we'll see you next time.